On the shortest day of the year, the Steelers begin their busiest time of the year. 6 games in 12 days will test their fitness, their resilience, their championship credentials. After Cardiff lost to Nottingham last time out, the Steelers can close some of the gap with a victory tonight. And as long as they don't shoot the puck into their own net again, they'll be confident of doing just that. Coventry provide the opposition tonight, and Sheffield have beaten the Blaze 3 times out of 3 this season. They only managed to win 4 out of all 12 meetings last season. It's Ben O'Connor's 28th birthday today. 2 points will be the perfect present for him and the Steelers' title push. Signers hustling after this one. Combination of Franzon and Nelson in a little bit of a tight spot. It's all due to the hard work of Blaze forwards, in particular the work of TJ Siner, new signing. Here come the Steelers, opportunity, side of the goal, save is made. In fact, it was off the outside of the goal. They're still scrambling on it, the referee will finally blow play dead. All the pressure on Stewart's goal and the cross crease pass. I don't think it actually was a save, I think it was played onto the outside of the goal in the end. Here's Jorgensen. Klotz drops it back. Bergman just loses the handle momentarily, reaches and gets it back. Feeds it across the crease and tapped in. Simple play, opening goal for the visitors.
You can't say they don't deserve it, to be fair. They play strong in their own zone, and when they've gone forward, they've looked dangerous, and you know it's not going to be an easy night for the Steelers there.
Driving wide, puts on the brakes, trying to feed it back door. Debian into the crease and in, and it's been washed out immediately. They're going to say it was kicked in. Dean Smith is very quick in his signal. They'll say no goal, and we'll get our first look at it. It's Debian who centres it, and we'll let you make your own minds up.
It's off their foot.
It's come off Noble, hasn't it? You can see there is a slight motion from Armstrong, but that doesn't look like it's Armstrong's skate.
It clearly comes off Noble's foot.
Scott, you're down at rink level. What did it look like to you in real time?
Yeah, it certainly looked like it came off Noble's leg to me. Centering feed came in, and Noble looked at Stewart almost apologetically, and so very surprised to see that one waved off.
Hopefully the Steelers will feed off that and be a little more upset, let's say, and want to prove him wrong now.
Phillips feeding it back door. They can't wipe that one out. How about that one at the back door?
Fitzy too. Streaking down the left wing, I think. Great pass from Jonah here.
Zach Fitzgerald doubling his tally for the season.
What a pass. Good composure there to just slot it in.
The equalising goal, and the Steelers, you have to say, deserve to be level. They were robbed moments ago, but there's no question about that one. So the penalty killing combination of Debian and Ferrara. Been together for a long time now this season as a penalty killing pairing out for the Steelers. Backdoor play, Mustakov picks it out. How about that one?
What a save.
Almeida's the one who's frustrated.
I'm not going to lie, I thought that was a for sure goal. That's a great play, and what a save.
Mustakovs can't see very well. He's trying to peer one side and the other. But bounces out and it loops up over the top of the net. And Mustakovs will glove it, and the pushing and shoving can start. Steelers might be trying to buy a retaliation penalty.
Fitzy getting into it with Klotz there. Two big boys.
Looks like it's going to be a slashing minor. Looks like he's going to go against Colton Fretta. Almeida getting involved again down below us. Meanwhile, Fretta's in the box, and the Blaze are going to go on a man advantage.
It's funny how tough guys get when linesmen stand in between you, eh? He's got himself a penalty now, he's not smiling anymore.
Oh, what a honestly big moment that is.
It's a dumb play by him.
Played into the corner, the Steelers are to it first.
Nice play.
Nice little move from Bjorklund to evade Markart. Steelers stretching the play. Phillips.
It's Coyle.
this Kyle, all the way around. In my 20s and my 24s. Mixed up from long distance.
I can just tell by how young Jace looks compared to John.
Now here's Ratchuk. Still with Ratchuk. Which is also the forehand and scores!
What a goal.
Waited and waited until the time was right. And he's put the Steelers in front for the first time.
I think we saw this same sort of thing. I think it was Dundee you guys played last week or 2 weeks ago, and comes out behind and that spinning move. Wow, what a shot. That's how you beat Stewart, is right up in them corners. It's a tough shot to make, but what a play.
Well, it's two defensemen who've scored, although Fitzgerald is operating as a forward tonight, and it's Ratchuk who is back on D. Signing of Coyle does allow the Steelers that flexibility. They've made the most of it in the last couple of weeks.
I don't see that very often, a goal assisted or scored by a defenseman, assisted by two other defensemen.
Oh, out of the box, what an opportunity. Fretter, he's in alone, and he scored! Out of the box, and straight into the net.
Now we're really seeing what kind of impact a penalty like that number 9 took can have on a game, and it's completely turned this game on its head for the Steelers.
2 goals in less than a minute. And how many times have we said that about the Steelers this season? And quite a low-key start to this third period. Steelers trying to force their way through. What an opportunity this is from War. He tried to wrap it through. Yeah. They'll put it in at the back door. It's another goal for Colton Fretter. It was War who had one go and recognised that the puck wasn't frozen and flicked it across. And Fretter, with shin and stick, has put the Steelers 4-1 in front. Well, here's Cowley, waiting, trying to feed it across, and it's blocked in the crowd. Jorgensen slaps it to the back door, and he's looking for Davis. And the long outlet pass, and the Steelers are in again. Another opportunity, and they take it! War goes 5-hole, and the Steelers go 5-1.
Another play by Fretz involved with Wazi again. Cross ice, and it sneaks through, and Wazi he knows how to read those situations. If he thinks it's going to squeak through, then he'll take that chance.
Sent all the way around the boards. Again, the Steelers set up in the offensive zone with plenty of options. Looking for the time to be right, and it is! Fired through and in by Debian. Goal 6 for the Steelers.
It looked like a power play the way they set up in like an umbrella, and I know only judging from the highlights, they seem to do it a lot when Desi's out there. He finds that open ice, and the same there. Seems to be having a hell of a year for this team. Still out there battling though.
Agos. Oh, he was waiting for. There's an opportunity. Here comes Stewart, short-handed, moving in. And the save is made, and Stewart goes into the net, but the puck doesn't. And Mustakovs has lost his helmet, but he's kept the puck out. Agos trying to drop it back for Armstrong. Wasn't enough on it, and Liam Stewart breaking free. And a poke check save in the final 10 seconds. Blaze carrying it forward. Mustakovs makes the save. Klotz one final time in the corner. And the Blaze will not get a chance for one final shot, because the hooter sounds, and the Steelers, who trailed after the first, turned it around with 6 unanswered. And one of the games in hand on the Cardiff Devils has resulted in 2 points. And the gap is closing. So here comes the official announcement of the man of the match. And they have awarded it to Anders Franzon. 2 assists on the night, including a lovely feed through for the goal that really broke the back of the Blaze. Fretter out of the box. Franzon found him. And the Steelers never look back. We've seen all sorts on the Eddie over the years. And we wait for
Winding up for something.
a big finish.
Big win for the Steelers. Can you talk us through your thoughts on that game?
I think we kind of stayed patient throughout the game. We got down early, but we stuck with it, and we knew we'd get our chances, and we buried on them.
Yeah, 1-0 down going into the first period intermission. Steelers regroup. Do you feel the turning point was that disallowed goal? It seemed a lot of Steelers traffic after them.
Yeah, we knew we had to get traffic on this goalie. He's a big goalie. He comes out a lot, so I mean, it was a bummer to not have that one go in, but we got the next one and got it rolling.
Yeah, it seemed a night for Steelers defensemen. Plenty of assists back there. Goal from Fitzy as well, who's up on the wing.
Yeah, it's nice to see the D get involved and get some points. It's always nice to contribute. Yeah.
So we go into Coventry tomorrow. What are your thoughts going into there? Do you feel we need to change anything, or just keep it as it is?
I think just keep playing maybe a little more simple, and just keep getting more traffic at the net, more shots.
So the Eddie at the end there, obviously not one I don't think the fans were expecting. Can you talk us through that?
I thought of way back, if I ever get it, I just do like pretend like I was throwing in a grenade. So I wasn't expecting to get it today, but I figured I'd try it out.
Paul, game one of a very difficult Christmas period out of the way, and I think you'll be pleased with how your team played.
Yeah, I didn't like our first period. I thought we were slow on the puck. We weren't moving it quick, and that's not the way we play, you know. But I think a little bit of that was maybe after last week, the little frustration from last week, and you have to work your way through that. You normally start how you finish, and that's what happened. And but I think we had 2 or 3 great opportunities to take the lead, and then they take the lead. But once we brought it back to to 1-1, I felt that we started to find our gear and our offense. And Moose made some big saves tonight as well. And and we, especially that big glove save he made, and we got energy from that tonight. But yeah, good to see. I mean, Schultz, we had to pull him out out the lineup after warm up. He wasn't ready. And good to get a lot of even-handed goals, because our power play, which was the #1 power play in the league just over a week ago, is we're not getting it done there right now. And so it was good to score some big 5-on-5 goals. And Ratchuk's goal was a 4-on-4 goal, but it was outstanding.
I was going to say that was the goal that it kind of was going to take something special, wasn't it, to get us going a little bit, and that goal did. But then after that, Freda comes in with 2. You called in the week for your big guns to stand up, and Freds did just that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're not all at their top form right now, but you know what, scorers need a goal, and once they get one, they get energy from that. Because I think through this last 3-4 weeks, our best players have been Nielsen, have been Phillips, have been Debian. And the D have been pretty solid for us back there as well. And and they've been contributing offensively, which was what we've required, because we have been a little bit dry, if you like, through our top 9. But today was another big win. We've got to go down into Coventry tomorrow. That's everything happens a lot quicker in there, and it's a little bit smaller, and we got to go and you got to compete. And but if we can, build off of the nice win today, a 3-0 second period, a 3-0 third period, and go down and get the job done.
Since Jace came back into the lineup, you threw Mike Ratchuk up front. Just explain your thoughts for putting Mike back there and throwing Fitzy up front today.
I felt that we needed just a little bit more on the forecheck, and I feel at times we could be a little bit more physical there, and a little bit more direct, because we can zip the puck around, and sometimes we can, as you saw before we scored the goal, instead of burying our heads, we looked to zip it around a little bit more. And a lot of that was because Stewart is a very aggressive goaltender, so you look to get him out of his position and open him up, But then once we started being a little bit more direct, and Fitzy, I mean, I'm not unhappy with Fitzy on the back end. He slots in there, I've asked him to play up front so we can keep our 4 blocks, and he ends up getting a great pass from Jono, and a great, he goes to the net, he goes to the hard area, and there's defenseman leading the way, showing where you score goals from if you get your nose dirty. So pleased for him.